Well, at least John walked through this, and the Microsoft press conference just finished 22 minutes ago, but we forgot to do a video because we're professional and shit. So we wrote some things down and we're going to talk about them now.
Indeed, we did. All right, so first up, they showed Call of Duty first, which was obviously going to be their opener. Straight up to me, it looked impressive visually, but it's a Call of Duty game. Just nothing to, drive home about. Is that the expression?
I suppose you could say that's the expression. It looked pretty, it looked decent. I did especially the intro part, but I mean, the AI looked dumb as shit because they had God mode on, and you could tell they had God mode on, but they didn't have God mode on in a way that made you think that the enemy was hitting you. So the AI looked shit. The guns kind of looked crappy. I have no interest in it, advanced warfare. Same with GRAW. That's why I never liked GRAW. Any of those other futuristic crap. I'm gonna sneeze.
Just ruined the cast. It's alright.
But yeah, so no, I'm not really a fan. No one's going to play for the single player. Although Kevin Spacey's in it, which is interesting.
So that'd be pretty cool.
But they
Big
never
fan of Kevin Spacey.
Didn't show any Kevin Spacey, so...
Obviously I'll pick it up, as everyone else does. Call of Duty's my go-to game. If I get bored, just chuck it on, play it for a couple of hours. That's about it.
Definitely. What else did they have? They had Forza.
Man.
They just released Forza. Not interested. Moving on. Evolve. Not interested. Moving on.
Assassin's Creed, here we go. The good one.
Assassin's Creed looks amazing.
It does. It looks ridiculous. Especially, they didn't show any boats, which makes me really happy because the boat combat is just terrible and it never should have been in the game. I understand why it was in the Pirates one. Makes sense. But it was not done well at all. So it's good to see that it's not there. But everything else looked amazing. Full play cult was just cool. It'll be cool to see how that's implemented in the game. But so far, so good.
It does look pretty good. And I'm happy there's no boats so far. Just like you, the ship combat was anus. I couldn't believe how much detail was in the actual game.
Yeah,
in the parts that they showed towards the end, like the detail in the roofs and the stuff like that. The gameplay looks awesome, but I hope it's not like the other Assassin's Creed, because fuck, Assassin's Creed 3 was boring. Assassin's Creed 4 was worse. So hopefully there's not as much follow this dude around for half an hour like there was in.
Bit more action based would be nice.
Yeah.
And as Kieran was saying, like if you do go and watch the trailer, they first open up and there's just a crowd of people, and then just the amount of people that are actually in the crowd, and it's very well detailed, which was nice.
Yeah, it looked very detailed. And French Revolution, that'll be cool, because Ubisoft are amazing, especially the people behind the Assassin's Creed games at building a world and the voice actors and all that kind of stuff. So I have no doubt that the French part will be awesome, considering they're French Canadian. So, and
it'd just be interesting to see in which they take the current world situation.
Oh yeah,
considering like in Pirates it was disgusting.
Yeah,
it was terrible. I don't think it's going to ever go in the same direction as Desmond was, which is disappointing, but we'll see.
No, I like Desmond. Then what did we have? We had Dragon Age 3.
Which holy balls, as soon as that came on, pissed my pants with excitement.
Yeah, that's probably the best game coming out this year that I can remember off the top of my head. September? No, October.
October 7th.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Pretty much everything's coming out in October, but
Which
Dragon Age looks amazing. It's going to be tight, y'all.
Next up, Sunset Overdrive. Something different. I think Clady described it as Tony Hawk meets Dead Rising.
Yeah.
Which was a good way to put it.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of vertical combat, which would be something different. But depending on how well it's done, it's a hit or miss from the looks of it.
My problem with it is that straight after Fuse, which was garbage, the same developer, but the way that these like kill with skill games like Bulletstorm are structured is that it's cool when you know what to do, and it takes you a while to run around and figure out. Like the dude who was playing it obviously is making the game and he knew what he was doing, but who's going to know to do that time and time and time again? And I fear that that's what'll get tiring about it, is that once you've blown up 10 guys with one oil barrel, where do you go from there?
Yeah, it seems, depending on how many weapons there are, it seems it could get a little bit repetitive.
Yeah.
I mean, the verticality, like I was saying, could be different.
Hopefully.
And
then we got Fable Legends. Don't care.
Don't care.
Project Spark.
Nah, don't care.
Don't care. Halo.
Oh, it's nice to see that it put all 4 games together in a pack. That would be good for the hardcore fans. considering the game is quite aged now. It'll keep them going until the next game.
Definitely.
But yeah, not a big Halo fan, but it's good for the hardcore fans.
Not a big Halo fan. I mean, it'd be good for people that never played Halo before.
Yeah, for all the younger generation picking up an Xbox One, putting in Halo, it's not bad.
And get 4 games for the same price as 1 game is pretty impressive. But it's not for us. So then we got a plethora of indie games,
which no one gives a fuck
I was on my
about.
phone. I don't really care. Like, indie games are great when you get them free with PlayStation Plus, but
not to pay for them, especially since I saw games that I've played on the iPad. So why port it? That's what I don't understand.
And Tomb Raider,
yeah. As soon as we saw it, was like, yep, Tomb Raider.
Love the reboot. This looks amazing. It kind of the way that it. What are they? Origins or something?
The Rise
of Tomb Raider. So that makes it sound like a prequel to a game that was a prequel. Go figure. I don't know. It's assuming that she's had some kind of weird mental breakdown.
I was saying, we were still talking to a psychiatrist in the opening of the trailer.
So hopefully it's going to be good because it was amazing.
It'll be so good.
And then my game of the show so far, Witcher 3, amazing. Hopefully Tanner's converted. I don't think he's much.
I'll definitely pick it up. It looked really interesting, really cool.
It's amazing,
especially since it was supposed to be more open world than the last one.
Yeah, definitely. But it was just impressive how you can see the whole world.
Yeah, and
from where he was,
traverse the whole world as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's pretty cool.
That's impressive. And of course, the story in The Witcher is unbelievably strong as well. So there's that.
Next up, Phantom Dust, which is a remake. I had to Google it because I had no idea. It was a remake of an Xbox original, which was a pseudo strategy action card-based game, which I don't know if they're going to remake it exactly, then I probably won't pick it up. But the CG trailer didn't really let on much. I guess we'll have to wait for some more gameplay, I guess.
I think it might be like, oh shit, our console's not selling in Japan. Let's just throw some Japanese shit at it and hope for the best.
It is, yeah. It's more of a JRPG strategy game, I think.
Yeah.
From what I Googled.
It looks pretty anus. And then
The Division.
The Division.
Trailer looked pretty cool, but the people playing the game were fucking retarded.
Yeah.
And it was annoying. Just because the game looks good, we don't need your commentary and your fucking shitty gameplay.
Yeah. But see, the problem is that like they're building the game like people work as a team. No one plays games like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's phony baloney. It's like it was pre-recorded bullshit anyway, I thought.
Yeah, all the trailers were pre-recorded, but if they just left it pre-recorded, and it just would have been fun to watch and not have people talk over it. But looks cool.
It does look amazing. Hopefully it doesn't have to always be online. I hate online games.
Same. Not a big fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Because your friends aren't always on at the same time.
Exactly. And especially if you rely on 4 people.
Yeah, exactly.
But if they can do strategy combat off well, then I'm all for it because it does look pretty amazing. It doesn't look as good as it did last year.
But then in saying that Ghost Recon game was supposed to be, the spot-on 4-player co-op combat, and that turned out terribly.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't have much faith in these kind of things.
Yeah. And then we had Scalebound, which is by Platinum Games, which did Vanquish. Just do Vanquish 2.
Vanquish was a fun game.
Vanquish
underrated.
Vanquish was amazing.
Well, I was saying to Kieran while I was playing, it reminded me of Dragon's Dogma. So maybe it's just it seemed like a similar kind of concept, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really play that game, but if this one's alright, maybe pile, I guess.
Yeah. And then to finish the show, Crackdown,
which is a favourite of mine. I love Crackdown. I'll pick it up straight away. If CG trailer, I don't care. It looked amazing. The gameplay in Crackdown is just fun. The second one was terrible, but
yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking the whole time. Like the original was so good, and the second was so terrible. And I'm thinking, oh shit, here we go again. But then Phil Spencer, they looked hard and to find a team that was suitable to do it. So hopefully they understand what,
It could even be a possible remake, considering that they didn't give it a sequel title. It was just Crackdown.
Yeah.
So it could be just an Xbox One remake.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or probably a series reboot, but it does look interesting. And everything seems to be co-op once again. They're going down that path. Because I can't think of anything on there that they didn't advertise as co-op. Except Dragon Age.
Except the RPG games.
Yeah.
Because the Evolve, Call of Duty, Forza.
Assassin's Creed.
Fable Legends. Oh, another thing, Fable Legends, because we didn't talk about it. when he went to the villain side, if he pulled out a tablet, I would just rage quit right then and there. If you have tablets in game, it does not. I don't like it. Doesn't work well.
Yeah.
And I saw they were doing it in the Division.
Yeah. I know, we're ready to play a drinking game, take a shot
Yeah.
every time, they said. And on your Surface tablet, like
Yeah.
the 3 people that have a Surface tablet.
And the 3 people use that fucking smart glass, whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, how did you think Microsoft did?
A lot better
All
than
up.
last year. Last year was hella boring, but I guess they did release a new console. I had to kind of go through what the console's about. But this year's all games, which was really good. Probably played it a little bit safe. Nothing too out there. Just trailer after trailer. They didn't really have, much on one game, unless it was a Halo or a big game like that. Otherwise, yeah, pretty good.
I agree. I think they played it safe, but they also didn't spend a second talking about Kinect or what the Xbox can do and all this kind of stuff, or entertainment packages, which I like, but I also don't like because they didn't spend any time talking about their strategy now. Like, now that they've gotten rid of the Kinect out of bundles, what does that mean? You know what I mean? So I would have liked to have that clarified, but other than that, like, they played it safe. There was really nothing that was terribly surprising.
Except for, I guess, the Halo fans, that would have been a bit surprising because no one expected that. No one even chucked that up. I didn't say that on the internet.
Yeah,
so that
that's
would have been
true.
good for them. A bit more of Phil Spencer would have been nice. They were saying on game trailers, which I agree with, since he's so smug.
Yeah, it's so smug. It's unbelievable. Jim Sterling tweeted out he had, 3 costume changes? He's the
Yeah.
Lady Gaga of video games. I laughed. That was hilarious.
That was pretty funny. I was going to say something, but I seem to have forgotten.
Phil Spencer's actually on now,
Being all smug and shit.
being all smug. So, yeah. Credit to game
Actually-
trailers. Haven't had any technical hiccups like last year.
Oh, there's been a couple. Like Jeff Keighley was staring at the TV, didn't know it was live. Actually, that's what I was going to say. With Xbox One going through games, I can see how they might win this year, considering PS4, we know they're going to go through some VR crap and some system updates maybe.
And the Vita.
And the Vita, definitely the Vita will be in there, which no one gives a shit about.
Oh, yeah.
But because I think they're going to bundle it with PS4 now. That's how desperate they are.
Yeah.
But anyway, so depending on how much PS4 focus on this extra crap, Xbox might have it in the bag.
I have to say, unless Nintendo can pull something out. But it's Nintendo. They
it's
won't.
Nintendo, they
They'll
won't.
just go, we have Mario.
Mario and Pokemon.
And then just 180 and walk out. So, yeah, I think Microsoft did pretty well.
I
All
agree.
up. Nothing really shocking, but some cool games nonetheless.
Mhm.
That's it. So, tell you our Sony. We're not going to do one for EA and Ubisoft because it's just the same shit. Unless they announce something spectacular.
Which we'll have to drop. And wait for that Fallout 4 video.
Yeah, we're
It's
waiting.
coming.
Well, it's coming. So, until the end of Sony, peace out.
Catch you later.